Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between... Randy Dobnak is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Digging in, Nick Gordon. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Zambrano is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. So here's Jake Cave to the plate. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And it's 1-2. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoring. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Alex Kirilloff. And that misses ball 1. And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run.
Yeah, this is what I would call one of those good news, bad news scenarios. The good news is that he didn't have to face the cleanup man in the first inning. The bad news is he led off the second inning and absolutely destroyed that ball for a home run.
The windup and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Zambrano is there, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Jimmy Kerrigan, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And he misses there. 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Standing in now, Chris Sharp. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Randy Sazer. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. The 1-0. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Kerrigan is off of first with 2 away. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Runner goes for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Juan Graterol steps in now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here's the 1-0. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 2. Standing in, Nick Gordon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Ground ball right side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilfredo Tovar. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Nope.
A ball and a strike.
1-0.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alex Kirilloff. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. In there, 0-1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
And this will be fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Changeup, called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Josh Lester stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
At the plate now, Jimmy Kerrigan, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. So striding in, Chris Sharp. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Randy Sazer. He drew a walk his first time up. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
He's going to find out quickly. Guys are even more selective up here in AAA.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. So digging in now, Juan Gratterall, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit softly on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Digging in once again, Nick Gordon. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Now batting.
Into the box, Wilfredo Tovar. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. And the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
In now, Jake Cave. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Alex Kirilloff is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Fouled off. Set to deal on 2-2. And he fouls this one off. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Luis Cessa is into the ball game now.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Minor League Baseball is live. Primetime Dirtbag gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a hot pitcher right here. His last 3 starts, all 3 he's picked up wins. And if he can continue that, he should be on his way to winning his 4th in a row. It'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
So now to the plate, Ronnie Mauricio. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Rene Rivera. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Dirtbag isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
That's ball 2.
A little low. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Will Toffey. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Count is 1-2 now. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Jason Krazan. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
1-1. This is hit softly to third. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Krazan on at first, nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Nobody out, runner on first. This is foul right side. The 3-2 one more time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Zambrano will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in the switch hitter, Max Moroff. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and one gone. No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again, or something slow below the zone?
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. All set for the start of the fourth. And digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Ronnie Mauricio.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Holder into shallow center. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jarrett Parker comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Rene Rivera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Rene Rivera.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Ali Sanchez.
Ali Sanchez.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's low.
The 1-0 home. A ball and a strike now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
No, that's
and this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The count now at 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Oh man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Now batting, the third baseman, Will Toffee.
Stepping in now, Will Toffee. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. He just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
The right fielder, number 9, Jason Krazan.
Into the box now, Jason Krazan, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. That's wide. 2-0. Krazan, 30 years of age. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. 2 balls and a strike.
I
think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Here now the 2-2. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. All set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Barrett Barnes.
The center fielder, Barrett Barnes.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Now here's the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's Max Moroff standing in.
Second baseman.
And so ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Ball 2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Striding into the box, Ronnie Mauricio. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Zambrano is there to put it away for out number 1. Now batting, Jarrett Parker. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Rene Rivera is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Line to the right side. Zambrano is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Ready for another shot now. Elise Sanchez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now here's the pitch.
Third baseman.
Will Toffee stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in now, Jason Krazan, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Two balls and a strike. Grounded to the right. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors. Tyler Lyons comes up. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Scranton Wilkes-Barre rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders and the Syracuse Mets. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jeffrey Ramirez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Behind 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. In now, Shervian Newton. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Standing in, Jarrett Parker. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. On the run is Granite. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out. Leading off the inning, Ronnie Rivera, and they'll need him to get something going here.
First baseman.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here comes another 0-2. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2.
2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Ali.
Out in front of it, strike one.
Sanchez.
Bases are empty, one man out. 0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike. And he struck him out.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Standing in now, Ronnie Mauricio.
The designated
As
hitter.
the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Dirtbag utilizes a good curveball as a part of his arsenal, but it's not just your run-of-the-mill breaking ball. It's unique in that he's able to throw it with great velocity, a power curve, if you will. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Could be next. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
The center fielder.
No balls and 1 strike.
Bar.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, Jason Krazan, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 21 driven in. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
6 pitches, 2 strikeouts in the inning. Hard to beat that, and beyond that, he has to feel good about the way the curveball is coming out of his hand. That was a nasty looking pitch.
Here's Max Moroff standing in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. The 0-2 once more. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here. Leading off the inning, Michael Pius, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
At the plate, Shervian Newton, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Ready to deliver the 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Into the box now, Jarrett Parker. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set now for the bottom of the 5th, and here comes the first baseman, Rene Rivera. A high fastball is in there.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
In now, Ali Sanchez.
Catcher.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And it's 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And the throw is low that time to first. And did he have control of it? Yes, says the first base umpire. And there are 2 gone. Pitch on the way.
Number 2.
Ronnie Mauricio is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more on.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 15 up, 15 down. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Barrett Barnes. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Ball 2.
That's inside. 2-0. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
2-2 count. Here it comes. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
The right
Stepping
fielder,
in
number
now,
9.
Jason Krazan. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he misses again, 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in, Max Moroff. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Max.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, inside.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Michael Paez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Shervian Newton stands in as he looks at a called strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Shervian Newton becomes the 2nd out of the bottom of the 7th. Into the box now, Jarrett Parker.
Left fielder.
As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coaches.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Ready once again, Ronnie Rivera. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Ronnie Rivera is dealt with for the 1st out in the bottom of the inning. Into the box, Ali Sanchez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. No hits to this point. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. So these fans will not get to see history here after all, as the no-hit bid ends.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with
Triple-A baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Today, it's the second three-game series between the Pawtucket Red Sox and the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders. The race for the division continues to heat up as two of the best square off next. Primetime Dirtbag will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
And the throw to first is in time, one gone. At the plate, Jeter Downs, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Guys, you take a look at the home nine as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
At the plate now, Andrew Vaughn.
The first baseman.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Second inning set to go, and striding forward the designated hitter, Josh Ockamy. And that's by him. It's 0-1. On the year, Ockamy has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball in.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Josh Ockamy goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. To the plate now, Tristan Casas.
The third baseman.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
281 the average entering play. 1 home run, 13 RBIs. Fastball called for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he got him.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
So now to the plate, C.J. Chatham.
Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Chatham.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Set to get his day started, Marcus Wilson. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now a bunt attempt here. The 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is there to record the first out. Now at the plate, Connor Wong. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Connor Wong.
Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. 1 out, nobody on. Ball one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Another 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Cesar Puello next. 0-1 the count. The pitch. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single. Stepping in now, Luke Tindler, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The set and the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
He set the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the 4th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Jeter Downs.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. So striding forward now, Andrew Vaughn. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
2. That's ball 2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. A little bit outside. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Tristan Casas, and they'll need him to get something going here. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Nope.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now the pitch. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
C.J. Chatham will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
The center fielder.
Marcus Wilson is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Pitch on the way.
That's a ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Full count now, 3-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Connor Wong. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping up now, Cesar Puello.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cesar.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him as he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
And he fouls this one off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. 7th inning ready to roll, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Jeter Downs. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The next 1-2 pitch.
Ball 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box now, Andrew Vaughn.
The first baseman.
He'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second.
Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Josh Ockamy. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Designated hitter, Josh.
Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire this. Adam Warren has been summoned from the...
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
Pitching and defense game.
Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know.
And welcome back to tonight's MLB pregame show as we ramp up to the first pitch this evening. Should be a good one. And as we prepare you for it, we present our Topps Player Spotlight. Tyler Hall was not only an all-star during the midseason break, but he also shined the brightest out of all the great players in the game as he won the All-Star Game's MVP award.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
We are under the lights this. Chris Sale gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer to the left side and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter.
So stepping in, Tyler Hall. And he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. Verdugo waits on it. 1 down. Digging in to try it again, Tyler Hall. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Digging in and looking for more, Tyler Hall. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
Off the plate,
broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he's back standing.
Ball.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
3-0 now. That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. You can't put it on the board. Yeah. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket. Runs.
Now at the plate, Tyler Hall. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
That's a ball.
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Torrens, the runner at third. Mondesi at second. Granite on at first with 2 down. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Gone! It's a grand slam.
They were so close to getting out of this mess. 2 outs, 2 strikes, but then the grand slam gave him something could handle, and he pays for it dearly.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Tyler Hall. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
First for the victorious Knights. 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base.
We are under the light. Luke Rennie is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through his stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. 1, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible.
Striding in once again, Tyler Hall. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard back up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in, Tyler Hall. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Hamilton is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. Ready now, Tyler Hall. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Line hard toward right center. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. Coming to the plate now, Tyler Hall. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on.
Yeah, these guys don't care where they play. They've now taken the first 2 of a 4-game road set, and they're guaranteed at least a split. Now we'll see if they can take the series tomorrow.
10 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base.
Afternoon base. Daniel McGrath is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
2-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. That ball hit high and deep. Stretch, stretch. You can't put it on the board. Yeah.
Well, D-Roll, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket, runs scored and ribbies.
Ready to take his hacks again, Tyler Hall, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Hamilton is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Stepping into the box, Tyler Hall. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for life.
Ready for another chance? Tyler Hall. He singled his last time up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Right side, hit hard. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. And the throw goes right by him at second.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card.
Digging in, Tyler Hall. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the pitch.
I got the count. 2-2.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Now the payoff pitch home. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. 10-1 the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked.
A check-in call from an agent to a player with a very hot bat.
And welcome back to tonight's MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A memorial. Last half of the second set to go, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Tyler Hall. First pitch coming, here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course, but they got to find a way to play a little.
Now to the plate, Tyler Hall. He reached on a single in his first try. Has a look, now the pitch. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Striding in, Tyler Hall. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the right fielder, and this one is gone. A home run.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offense.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Tyler Hall. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Center fielder looking up, still ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him because he's killing them.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Yanks rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Back here. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set. Jonathan Loaizaga, the Nicaraguan-born pitcher, gets the call to start in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big mark.
And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher.
At the plate, Tyler Hall. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still. Digging in now for the Yankees, Tyler Hall. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Tyler Hall. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
That's inside. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Ripped down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get through into center, so there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game.
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top player of the game.
First for the victorious Yankees, no runs, 6 hits, no errors, and they left 1 out.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Jordan Montgomery, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire. If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Tyler Hall. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
No strike.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Popped him up. Rogers is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Next for New York, Tyler Hall. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Into right field, that's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extended.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Tyler Hall. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 0-1. turned on, but it's wide at first and foul.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to.
So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game. And we are under the line. Settling in now, Tyler Hall comes in today, leading the American League in batting for the season.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to me.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now. Leading off the inning, Tyler Hall, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Krazan is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Now in the box, Tyler Hall. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Behind 0-2 now. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that's the 3rd out. At the plate, Tyler Hall will swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Into the box, Tyler Hall. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. Grounded weakly down the line toward 3rd. 4 runs, 12 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here comes the 1-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Krazan is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Now at the plate, Tyler Hall, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And just like that, the winning run is trying to pick things up where he left off. Tyler Hall. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. drilled on the ground to short. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner. This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. The both Sox come out on top for their 30th victory.
First for the victorious White Sox. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors, and they left 1 out.
MLB The Show's digging in, Tyler Hall. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
Not in time, and he's in there. Stepping into the box, Tyler Hall.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Ball, that's out.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon. Standing in, Tyler Hall, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Hamilton is under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Tyler Hall.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Hall. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. 6-3, the final score today. The Boston Red Sox